So, how is artificial intelligence going to change your career? If you're a professional in India, that's probably one of the biggest questions on your mind right now. Well, the answer isn't simple, but it is incredibly exciting, and it's all unfolding as we speak. So, let's dive in.
Let's just start with a number that sets the scene. $1 trillion. That's the value AI is expected to add to India's economy by 2030, according to reports from big names like NASSCOM and EY. And you know, this isn't some distant sci-fi future. This is a massive economic wave that's already starting to build.
So here's our game plan for this explainer. First, we're going to get a handle on the sheer scale of this economic shift. Then, we'll tackle the tough question, which jobs are actually at risk? But right after that, we're going to flip the script and look at the opportunity, all the new roles being created. From there, we'll give you a practical toolkit to succeed. Look at why India has a unique edge in all this, and then wrap things up by reframing this whole story as one of incredible transformation.
Okay, let's start with that big picture. The main thing you need to understand is that AI has officially broken out of the tech lab. It's no longer just for the IT crowd. It's fast becoming a fundamental driver of our entire economy.
And just look at the sheer breadth of its impact. We're seeing AI get woven into pretty much every major sector, from banking and healthcare all the way to agriculture and education. Its influence is spreading absolutely everywhere. The takeaway here is simple. No matter what field you're in, this conversation is about you.
Okay, so if AI is everywhere, that naturally leads to the question on everyone's mind. Let's just address it head-on. Job displacement. Which roles are actually most at risk from this new wave of automation?
The key pattern to spot here is repetition. Jobs that involve routine, predictable tasks are really the first in line for a big transformation. Think about things like data entry, basic telecalling, or a lot of clerical work. We're also seeing this in manufacturing, where automation is already a huge deal, and in customer support, where AI chatbots are getting smarter and more sophisticated every single day. But, and this is a huge but, that is only half the story. For every challenge, there's an opportunity, and this is where the narrative gets truly exciting. You see, AI isn't just about what might end, it's about what's just beginning.
This slide captures the core idea perfectly. It's not a net loss of jobs, it's a great reshuffle. As the demand for routine work begins to fade, we're seeing an absolute explosion in demand for people who can manage, create with, and secure these new AI systems. The focus is shifting away from repetition and towards strategy, creativity, and analysis. Let's get a little more specific here. These aren't just vague tech jobs. We're seeing huge demand for machine learning engineers, the people who are actually building and training the AI models, as well as cybersecurity specialists who have to protect all these new systems. And it's not just tech. Even creative fields are evolving with brand new roles like prompt engineers, who are experts at talking to AI to create amazing new content and art. How cool is that? So with all this change happening, the natural question is, okay, how do I prepare? This next section is your actionable guide. Think of it as a toolkit for not just surviving, but actually thriving in the age of AI. Think of your future-proof toolkit as having 4 essential layers. It starts with a technical foundation. Things like AI, Python, and the cloud. But layered right on top are the uniquely human soft skills that AI just can't replicate. Critical thinking, creativity, adaptability. Then, everyone needs a layer of digital literacy, understanding data and cybersecurity. And the final piece of the puzzle is your domain knowledge, applying all of this to your specific field, whether that's finance, medicine, or anything in between. Now let's zoom out from the individual to the national level for a moment. India isn't just reacting to this global trend. It has several unique advantages that really position it to become a leader in this AI revolution. 3 key factors are really driving this. First, a major government push, like the India AI mission. Second, a booming startup scene in hubs like Bangalore and Hyderabad. And third, and this is a real game changer, remote AI work is spreading these high-tech opportunities far beyond the big cities into Tier 2 and 3 towns. Together, these create a really powerful advantage.
And just to put a number on that government commitment, we are talking about 10,000 crore rupees. This is not a small-scale experiment. This is a massive national investment aimed at building the infrastructure and talent needed to make India a global AI powerhouse.
All of this, the new jobs, the new skills, the national investment, it all builds to our final, and maybe most crucial point. As we wrap up, it's so important to remember the central theme here. This is a story of transformation. This right here is the single most important takeaway.
AI won't just take jobs, it will transform them. Think about it. Could anyone 30 years ago have imagined a job like a social media manager or an app developer? Of course not. The internet didn't just replace typists, it created entirely new industries. AI is about to do the same thing, but on an even bigger scale.
And that leaves us with a fascinating question to chew on. Just as the internet gave birth to careers we couldn't have predicted, what completely new roles, industries, and possibilities will AI create in the years to come? The future isn't just about what we might lose, it's about everything we're about to build.